Hey traders, this week I'm spilling the beans on 4 market movers. Will Tesla's bumpy ride continue? Will TQQQ finally find a bottom? Their stocks are set to launch prior to the end of the year. Stay tuned to the end to see where to take action. Let's go. Before I reveal the first of our stocks, all 4 of this week's picks have the potential to rally more quickly than the indexes. I'm looking for momentum shifts with the first pick. First pick is GNTX. Okay. Anil, tell us about what's going on with this.
This is Auto and Truck Original Equipment Group.
Yeah.
The fundamentals are excellent, and I picked it because of the fundamentals, as well as it kind of came down hard, staying there and maybe finding support here.
I agree. Yeah. Are you buying right now, or are you going to wait it retest back into this body where this support is about the $32 level?
I probably would buy it later today.
Okay.
Or I'm in two minds right now, either buy today or go through this government business and wait till Monday.
Yeah. And and then I would say, down about 4% could be a stop just below those past swing lows. So that looks really, really good. Hey, before we do, just a quick note. Throughout the video, you will note I put little tabs that connect to playlists that will basically beef up these strategies. And so check out those playlists when they do pop up. Next stock. I really like this one, Anil.
Okay.
What's going on? Yeah, go ahead.
Again, the same story. The fundamentals are extremely strong.
Okay.
SMR rating of A, accumulation distribution B minus, up-down volume ratio 1.1 and comp 98. And this again had been beaten up quite a bit. And looks like it's finding support and going up. And that's the reason I picked it.
This is a pretty classic move. In that you've got this working in a range like this, Anil, and probably kind of an expanding range, but there's enough to say, hey, we're in a range here. And when it came back down out of a range and stops in the midsection of it and rallies up, that is often a very strong bullish indicator. When it does it doesn't get all the way back down and test here, but reverses. Matter of fact, Bulkowski and his chart probabilities so that's a very strong chart with a high probability of success.
Yeah, and also while it was going down, the MACD has been strong for the last several months, particularly the weekly MACD.
Okay.
Just held up, never went bearish. So that's a good indication.
Yeah, and you can see that the TSI on the weekly chart is, covers some of the same territory as the MACD. And as you can see right there, it is held up above the 0 line.
Yep.
It's been consolidating. That is a very positive sign. Very positive. I'm going to unveil the third stock that we're looking at. And you may be sitting there going, Dennis, why are you doing this? And that's okay, because I think going forward, we are going to want to be in this stock, Tesla. Now, there's the bulls of Tesla, there's the bears of Tesla out there. But one of the things, Elon Musk seems to always find a way to help Tesla prices go up. Now, am I going to buy it right here? Heavens, no. And the reason why is we bounced up into the 20-day moving average. And right now, I'm getting a reversal signal back down to the downside. So I would be looking at buying into Tesla if it holds that candlestick right there. And that was on last Thursday. And that low about the 237. Let's get an exact number on that, Anil. And that is 234.58. It needs to hold close to that for me to be interested in it. But it's got a lot of positive because, one, it's got a crappy accumulation distribution of a D plus. Its up-down volume is only 0.6, but its comp rating is 95. And so I'm sitting there going, okay, this is interesting, and it's going to be one of those stocks we want to be in long term. TSI looks like it's turning around, so momentum is shifting. The market forecast momentum is shifting on the daily charts after the reversals here. And we'll wait for it to also catch up with here. But we've got a very clear couple of lines of demarcation at this week's high and this week's low. And so I'll be watching that next week to see what transpires from there. News coming out on Tesla is, the news coming out on Tesla is that having to do with their Cybertruck and a lot of other great things, that could be coming out. But again, there's the Kathy Woods, the haters out there that don't like Tesla, and so they're going to be criticizing it. But that's what we've got going with Tesla. Neil?
Yeah, Tesla, I got my triple screen chart, sell signals on everything, EMA cross and the MACD and RSI. So it's likely to come back where you want it to be. So
yeah,
we'll see.
And so yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's like I said, we can afford to wait, because it'd even be better if let's say it misses this one and comes down to 220. I mean, buy Tesla at a bargain. And if it doesn't hold at that level, then you get out with your stop loss at less than 5% and you wait for the next setup. I mean, it's just that it is just that simple. Let me blow this up a little bit. It's got a weird, kind of a weird inverted head and shoulder thing going on here. It's come back and retested the neckline, as you can see across here. So we'll see what transpires. Now the next one, drum roll, please. So as we move quickly and drop into our next pick, and my next pick is a leveraged ETF. And I will, as a disclaimer, let you know that we are trading this with the AutoPilot trading system. So do me a favor, if you trade TQQQ, drop in the comment section either on the YouTube channel and or in the live session, drop in a comment saying, I trade TQQQ. I trade TQQQ. So TQQ, what am I looking at happening? Well, it came down earlier this week, and we have it putting in almost a hammer, but it's certainly a bullish harami on Thursday. We had a move back up off of that move yesterday. And our members, we had just done a training session on how to, put in a dollar sign, but a price tag on where you would like to get in. And we had one down here just a little bit below this level. A little trick I'll share with you. It triggered my alert early in the morning so I could go then and look on my mobile phone, TD Ameritrade platform, and I was able to adjust my buy position up about 25 cents to be able to jump into this trade. And so far it's doing okay. Looked like it was going to take off harder and stronger. So if you're not in this trade, how would I potentially trade it right now? Well, I'd be looking for a pullback deeper into the middle of the big green candle, or maybe like that little box right there, the low of yesterday and or the midsection of yesterday, somewhere in that area there is where I'd be looking at jumping on a trade. Look what's transpired here. We've got TSI. The momentum is shifted up. What's against us, though, is, and we have to be aware of this, what's against us is our longer-term momentum is still pointing down this way. So the trend is down, weekly momentum, but I'm getting a nice spinning top at a level of support, and our market forecast on the weekly chart is given a two-line cluster, which when it gets a 2 or 3 line cluster, normally within 1 to 4 trading periods, you'll get a strong reversal. Now, could it fall a little bit more? You betcha. It could fall into this magic fib box down to about 31.62. And if that happens, I will have been stopped out of my position right now. But if that happens around the 15th, 16th, 20th to the 20th of October, I'd look for a great rebound from there. So Neil, what's your comments on
TQQ? One of my friends follows a 161-day or 161-week line.
Okay.
And the TQQ is bouncing right off that line. And so he is turned positive on it. I'm kind of watching.
Hey, just a real quick update on the book. If you have ordered it, one is the book is in final review by the editors, so don't miss the chance. It'll be out probably the last week in October. Don't miss the chance to be included in the exclusive 2-day masterclass if you pre-order. And where do you pre-order? Right there, autopilottraders.com/freedom. I'll put a link down in the description. So, hey, guys, remember that the market conditions look a bit shaky, as we're very much aware. Corrections can provide unique trading opportunities, though, for the patient. So, but how you navigate the system, how do you navigate it successfully? Well, one, by having us, Anil and I, in your corner to help guide through all the market conditions and corrections. So make sure, if you haven't yet, subscribe over the YouTube channel, like this video. Please take the link and share it with other traders, because my goal is to help you achieve your trading dreams. So stay tuned every Friday and keep trading your way to freedom. So God bless and aloha.